Hello, everybody. This here is my top 32 match from the Sorcery League Discord. It's top 32, top 16, and top 8. The three matches I played. This first one here is a bit of a mirror match of Avatar of Earth versus Avatar of Earth, and I do some commentary over the top of it. So in the mirror match, it's a little bit different. It is almost who gets to attack first kind of wins, because you're both playing Earth sites, you're both attacking, you're both freaking huge. So if you get the turn order in your favor of attacking first, is usually where you kind of want to be. Here in my opening hand, I have Angel's Egg, Spider, and Earthquake. Angel's Egg isn't really going to do a whole lot against the burst damage of Avatar of Earth. I think I missed the mulligan. But I mulliganed, I think, some fire stuff. But with this hand, I'm looking to play Root Spider and Earthquake. Root Spider just allows me to attack freely, and Earthquake grabs that first sight. So these first couple turns are going to be kind of the same. We both want to build our Earth sites to about 4 or 5, so we can get the power boost there. Humble Villages in this matchup are really good because they just generate the chump blocks you really need. Humble Villages as a site, I think, have gone up in my book in value because they don't get Atlantean Fate screwed. They create a chump blocker, so they save 2 or 3 damage. If they use removal on the foot soldiers, hooray. They use a card for almost no card of mine. I play here Spider to Quagmire. Quagmire, I really wanted to save for an aggressive play to disable some minions, but just playing this here was fine. And then I'm also playing Spider there because I'm thinking about Earthquake in 2 turns. If I Earthquake and then move Spider underneath the foot soldier site, where I pull in whatever I grab. So here he plays Royal Bodyguard. So we're just discussing that he could have played Village and the Bodyguard because he has the stone, but he decided that was an okay trade. So he's on Avatar of Earth with Air Splash. I have Fire in my list. I really like the Fire for the chump block removal. And then so here I'm still just being patient. I don't want to show my hand or be too aggressive and play up into his sights, so it makes him have to spend more resources to get to me. And then I draw a second Earthquake, which in this matchup is really good. If he has a counter Earthquake or an Atlas Wanderers to move his site back to where he wants it, that gets a little tricky. But that second Earthquake kind of seals the deal, I think. So he plays his own foot soldier. He's got 4 cards in hand to my 3. It's not too much of an issue. We're both still at 20, so we're both just kind of not playing scared, but a little hesitant to be the first one to swing, because that's how you can get blown out. And here I Earthquake. I debated about killing the second Bodyguard, but then I had you saw me remove my Spider first and protects that site, and it gives me a free attack at Humble Village next turn. So still got the egg there. It's not doing much. I really want my site to be in front of his avatar for Violent to win the game. It's that non-conditional win card almost. because with Avatar of Earth, you're moving sites. Usually, you want to switch the front two sites, but then you have a site in front of your enemy's avatar that you can play imps and kobolds to. But right now, it's okay. So he could play another minion to the village, and then I can't attack. But I don't think he does that. It's been a minute since I've watched this back. This was taken 4/27, so almost a month ago. So here he plays his Earthquake, which is an okay development because hopefully he attacks here. I take 4. I'll gain 1 off of egg. So really it's only 3, and then I gain 1, so it's really only 2 damage. So I'm not too worried about that. So I play the second Earthquake to kill his minion and be able to attack for lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take him down to 13. And then do I attack with my foot soldier? Yeah, just rearranging sites that it's all the same, but actually grabbing his site and not being a doofus. So I think I don't attack foot soldiers because I'm at 7 power. I'm already on a 2 current clock. Attacking him to 12 doesn't really change a whole lot. So then now I have common sense in hand, so I think I'm common sensing for a berry right now. I don't think I was supposed to gain a life with that egg. I should be at 18. Um, I think at this point my opponent kind of like saw the writing on the wall. So now I should be at 19, and the end of his turn I'll be at 20. So it didn't change much, but that was a bit of a misplay. And then he just passes, so that's rough. I take him to Death's Door there. Move Spider up. Playing the unicorn to the disabled spider, I can move spider and it really doesn't affect me a whole lot. Just to move spider and unicorn up, just to keep the pressure on. I think next turn I play a land and violent. If he moves over to windmill, I can play the village up off of Quagmire or right in front of me off of Rift Valley. Here he plays windmill in front of him, which is the best defensive play to play here because it prevents my violent from winning the game. But now I can also move spider over to windmill, unicorn up 1, and then move my avatar in. So this next turn I have three lethal attackers if he doesn't move, and if he moves I can violent. So if I didn't get that second earthquake, this game gets a lot more awkward and really having to jockey for position. Um, then he has a site to attack of mine, the Rift Valley, and I leave spiders there, I think, to try to prevent some damage. But that second earthquake won me the game here. Um, Trying to think of what else could have been different. Egg didn't really do a whole lot in this match. Common Sense Berry is a pretty good combination. I could have. I had to get rid of Phalanx. I could have attacked and killed Phalanx, but keeping the pressure I think is more important. And I did have a possible kill with Violent. If I didn't have Violent in hand, in the Common Sense, I don't know if I would have Common Sense to buried it. I might have just attacked it. Common Sense is too good to just spend on a kill spell. If I have another way to do it, I like to hold Common Sense as long as possible, because when you get somebody to death's door, you want to have some way to kill them when they're at death's door. So here he grapple shots, and this is the power of the Earth build in Avatar of Earth, or the air in Avatar of Earth. In our top 8 match in the Midland Mayhem, I was playing against an Avatar of Earth build as well, and I got hit for 30 in 2 turns. The only reason I won that game was I had double Divine Healing in my opening hand and was able to save a turn. So Avatar of Earth with air is really looking for that explosive 15 in a turn game. Whereas my Avatar of Earth Fire build is much more mid range and wants to trade off with minions and attack for 4 to 6 is really where I'm happy with my Avatar of Earth. And then here we're just discussing that double earthquake was pretty punishing. So that was my first game. That was the top 32 game. Next one is the top 16 game against Alex West. Should be coming up just after this. And that one was very stressful. I have commentary, or I was able to record the voice for that one, so I won't do commentary for that one. But in this one, it's Avatar of Earth against Death Speaker. It is a very close match, 1 turn difference, and I get very lucky at the end. Enjoy.
Alright, so I'm sending back. Let's see, do I actually want this one? Oh my god.
Death Speaker's so annoying. Like, I don't want to kill your stuff, but I want to kill your stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm sending back all of my sites and 2 of my spells.
I'm going to do 2 sites and 1 spell.
Alright. And then you're good to go?
Yep.
Alright, I'll start and play Cloud City.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right, I will. Look at a site and play a step and get a little guy. Go ahead.
I'll start my turn. I'll draw a spell. I will tap and play an observatory.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at the top 3. I'll put that. Guess. And this. And this. And then I'll cast Summoning Sphere.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah. And then I'll pass the turn.
Draw a spell. Step.
Okay, I'll start my turn.
Yep.
I will. I'll draw a spell. And then I'll tap and place this desert and kill your soldier. And then I'll cast Sacred Scarab.
Yep.
And I'll pass the turn.
You're not splashing water for Atlantean Fate, right? It's the bane of my existence.
That's a tough card, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah. I think I want a. Yeah. I'll get a site. Color outer space, and we'll bury the boom bugs. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll start my turn. I will draw a spell. I will tap to draw a site.
I would feel so much better if the summoning sphere wasn't here.
Weird. Let's see. Also.
Yep, see? It's freaking summoning sphere.
For two.
Yep.
I'll pass it.
Draw a spell. tap, play a step here. Let me think about that. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No, here. We'll fire bolts and hit you for 1, and boss troll for 2. 4 total, yep.
Okay, I'll start my turn. Draw a sight. I will tap and place the cased wood.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to cast
Yep.
Chaos Twister. I'm going to try and drop your boss control on this step number 13.
Sounds good.
Twist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I will pass the turn.
I'll draw a spell. Tap and play Pillars of Zeros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1 for me, 2 from you, or just the 1? 2. So
You
3
guys,
total.
yeah.
Go back to 20. I'll play. One more air, you can start moving around. That's no bueno.
I mean, we have different opinions about that.
Yeah. God. Is an on unicorn gonna go somewhere? You got 1 sight in hand. Sure. Go ahead.
All right. I'll start my turn. Draw a spell. I'll tap Death Speaker and we'll place this.
There it is.
Here. Yep. I'll cast Grandmaster Wizard and I'll draw 3.
Yep. I should have saved my pillars, huh?
Possible. It's all a complex web of choices. And then man, your unicorn makes a strong argument for me not to move this Cloud City. So I think, as much as I would like to move it, I'm gonna stay put. And I think I'm also out of mana, so I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a spell. Alright, there's one thing Avatar of Earth does, and that's attack. Earthquake. We'll swing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. 6 sites. Or 5 sites and 1 power, plus 4, 10 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. Yep.
Alright. Go to you.
Alright. I will start my turn. I will draw a spell. I'll spend 1 mana, get a Philosopher's Stone onto my Death Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 mana, I'm going to cast Twistering Unicorn onto its own space. So it lands here.
Yep, vanished.
Either way.
Yep.
Yeah. Tap to draw a site. Cloud City will float over here.
Mm-hmm.
And for 1 mana, I'll drop a Sacred Scarab here.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Draw a spell. Violent. Hit that. Take 3.
Oh.
Smack for 6 again.
Okay.
And Kobold strike you for 2. Yeah, you saved your death's door. Go ahead.
Alright. Start my turn. Yeah, draw a spell. Alright. For 2, I'll play Magellan's Globe.
Nice.
Cloud City will move over here.
So, hold on a second. Let me think about that. So,
it's a nearby site. It's also
edges of the realm are. So you're going to the back corner.
Yeah. I think. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe that's not a connection. If I could go from here.
Yes, you could go from corner to corner.
Okay. Let me.
We can ask about that. I'm not.
No. I think you're right. I think.
Okay. Yeah, like this corner would essentially be here. right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Um, okay. I'll go to this corner then.
Yep.
And okay, 3 mana remaining. Tap. I'll place a crossroads. And goes here. Let's see. Better here. No, I guess it goes here. Alright. Place the crossroads here. Okay, 4 sites. Alright, I'll put this one on top. These 3 on the bottom. Um, and then I will drop a copy of Sacred Scarabs and pass the turn.
All right. Hold on. So this thing can move here and
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I'll get a site. Tap and attack here.
I'll block.
Yeah. I'll take 3. 4, actually, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it to Death's Door there.
Yes.
And tap and move here. Yeah, I don't want to. Actually. Alright, what do you got in the yard? Some boom bugs and some twisters. Alright. I don't want to give you File him.
Understood.
And kobolds will kill themselves at end of turn. Go ahead.
I'll start my turn. I'll draw a sight. I will tap my Death Speaker and play this Mirror Realm.
Nice.
It's going to copy the desert and ping the wizard.
Yep. All 3. Very nice.
Yeah.
So many cards.
It's very many cards. Sorry, just to check. What killed the... Did the previous beetle...
Oh,
2
sorry.
beetles in it, right?
2 beetles and 2 chaos twisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
What killed the first beetle? Was it... Sorry. Was it your avatar? Did I block it?
so last turn you blocked a beetle with...
Yeah.
Well, I attacked with avatar and you blocked with the beetle. Right?
Yeah. And the turn before that...
I killed it with a violent trigger.
Okay. All right.
And then the very first one you played, turn 2, I killed with a berry.
Yeah. This is Chaos Twister's not.
Yep. So you have a Grandmaster in your yard. Yeah.
I have a Grandmaster in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna flash back the Grandmaster for 5.
You're a Death Store. You get it for free.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
I shouldn't say that, but
Yeah. Okay. So then, do I want to cast this other spell first? No. Yeah, draw 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Nimbus Jit,
Oops, well.
Death Store. Fuck.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sites.
7 sites plus discounts. Yeah. Or I guess you cast. Yeah. Does discount work?
So I lose my discount. I'm pretty sure.
You lose your discount to air.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But you don't spend any mana.
Yeah.
You gain a mana doing that?
Okay, so yeah, Nimbus Jit.
Hey, there it is.
Let's see, 1, 2. 3. That's 5. Yep. Oh, I see. We got that. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Okay. For 5. Oh, I can cast Back the Devil for free, right?
Yes. Like you don't have to lose half your life. Because you were.
Right. Okay.
You want to do that first?
Let me start. Let me start by discarding 3 and putting it down to
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
4. Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to cast Wayfaring Pilgrim here.
Yep.
For 1. Oh, shit. Do I actually want to do that? I will not be able to kill your Vile Imp. Seems bad. All right, so I'm just going to discard the Pilgrim and the Apprentice Wizard.
To Jin. To Destor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then I will Vile Imp your Vile Imp. And I hope this is far enough away. Let's see, is this the best place? You can grapple shot over a space, you can blink, but there's no real line. You have to get, yeah, that seems, I guess I died at like Lightning Bolt. I don't think there's a line that protects me from that. And you'd have to draw it because it would have killed me already? Question mark. Not. Let's see. This is near a site, and you could summon a Cobalt lead thing. So, is there actually a better location? Like, if I go over here, then I die to grapple shot. So, do I want to play around grapple shot or Cobalt? It's better to play around grapple shot. And I think that's my final answer. Yeah, pass.
Draw a spell. I'm going to tap and play a Bedrock. And. Bolts.
Has the kobolds. Yep. Did you draw the kobold or have it?
I had kobolds. I previous turn I was like, all right, if I move here and draw a site or draw a site for turn, I can play a site anywhere here, and I didn't consider you playing a site. And I was like, all right, the only way he gets out of this is moving here now because I can't get him with this. And I top decked a troll, so yeah, that was all right, that was a super close one. Yeah, there was one turn difference, one decision different. I'd be knocked out, but got lucky. So here's my top 8 game against Ira. He's also playing a Death Speaker list, a little bit different list than Alex was playing, but still very scary. Here on the mulligan, looking to get rid of trolls and bodyguard. Bodyguard I probably should have kept. For the not the Death Speaker, the Nimbusgen play around, but I was looking for more aggressive threats to try to get in at earlier times. Here I grab a Heat Ray. I don't love seeing Heat Ray in my opening hand. It's my finishing card. I want a Common Sense for Heat Ray, and um, yeah. So it's a little awkward. I've got Violent, Common Sense. Common Sense can get me Boss Trolls or a Berry. Um, so in this matchup, I want to be aggressive with my minions early turns 2 to 4, maybe 5, and then late game I want to start using my avatar. So I was really looking for Boss Trolls, a Unicorn, some kind of aggressive minion I can play early. Um, I think in this game, I just take too long to get set up, and he can do his thing for too easy of a cost. Um, he can get to his end game faster than I can, because it takes me 5 turns playing sites, and then I can start attacking. Um, so probably should have moved Foot Soldier up the turn I played River of Flame, but oh well. Uh, and then also, I don't want to attack his site with Foot Soldier while he has Land Surveyor. Then you just cast it from the yard and draws more cards, and it's just awkward. It's real bad. Going against Death Speaker, you want to kill minions all at once. You don't want to like incidentally kind of take 1, take 2, take 3, because then they can start casting things from the yard and start running you out of card advantage. So I really want to see an Earthquake, or an Atlas Wanderers. Start moving sites. Precision Cavalry with the Gnome Hollows in front is awkward. Yeah, this is a hard one. I have smokestacks in hand, so I'm looking for a place to play smokestacks and turn off Gnome Hollows. Him playing there is okay. I can draw sight and then cavalry. Yeah, and then violent. It's also not great in this matchup because you can cast it from my yard and ping me for 2, or use it to kill me. So here I'm thinking I need to be aggressive, so I'm gonna draw sight and play cavalry and attack ruins. With the Heat Ray in hand, I'm looking to try to get a 2-for-1, maybe kill the Foot Soldier, or not the Foot Soldier, Wizard and Land Surveyor. Tap and move over, so maybe I can attack with it and not kill my own guy. I could have cast it from River of Flame if he had moved his Wizard up 1. So here I'm hoping he doesn't play. This is a big risk, not playing smokestacks on turn 4. I also don't think he's. The reason I don't play smokestacks, and I'm thinking he's going to probably play to his back row and not giving Avatar of Earth a lot of sites to attack. But that's a hard one to play around. And then I also have 2 fire sites, only fire sites, out of my first 5 lands, which is kind of awkward because I really want. I don't really care about River Flame. I'm not really casting a whole lot from it. I really want more Earth sites. So in this list, I have 4 sites that provide fire and only fire. That used to be higher just to be safer on the fire splash, but if you mulligan your 3 and then draw a card off of your first turn for a site, that's 7. That's almost half of your deck. If you play 25% of your splash, you're likely to see at least 1. Here he buries the cavalry, removes some aggression. So his goal is to delay my attacks, which he's doing a pretty good job at. And also, I'm not being very aggressive. Not having a 2-drop or a 3-drop was kind of awkward. Awkward is the word of the day, I guess. Here I'm debating playing Kobold or Heat Ray. I probably should have played Kobolds and smacked the Land Surveyor at the end of turn. But here I get the 2-for-1. Um, could have saved Heat Ray, and then Kobolds on Smokestacks attacks Gnome Hollows, and it's just so much more aggressive. So I think I really should have played Kobolds first here. Um, and then I have Violent in hand to do a very similar thing to Kobolds. So, and I would have kept my kill spell in hand. So I really, looking back at this, Kobolds would have been better. And he's got 5 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand, and I'm like, jeez, this Death Speaker just never runs out of cards. And then in Sorcery, we were talking with a group of us where you really have to win with about 10 cards from your spell book, maybe 12, a little more or less. So that idea of card advantage of Death Speaker allows you to dig through more than half your deck, and so you have more options. And if you're not winning, if you're deck building, and if you look at 10 of your cards and you go, can I win with these 10 to 12 cards? And the answer is no. Maybe look at something else. But here he plays Evil Presence, and I'm thinking to myself that there's a lot of scary spirits, namely Nimbus Djinn. So I tap and move up, and I accurately determine that evil presence has got to go. So I'm going to common sense for my disenchant and move up to hopefully attack Gnome Hollows. And I'm kicking myself, because if I had a Kobold on Smokestacks, it would be so much better. And there, I messed up when I went to search for Kobold Disenchant. I accidentally hit reset on my deck, and thankfully I recorded this, and we just rewound a step. Tabletop Simulator has that option. But yeah. Attack for 1. Here I'm debating about where to attack. Just kind of waffling. But I'm trying to think of how this game would have been different if I had Kobolds. I would have attacked for 4. He'd be at 11. Next turn, I would attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's down to 6. And then attack for 4 more. He's down to 2. And I have... Oh, gosh. This would be so much better with Kobolds. No! Maybe he probably had a way to deal with Kobolds, but it would have made him deal with it. Maybe he would play Djinn and then discard a card to get rid of Kobolds, and then I could have buried Djinn. And, oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't play Kobolds. Dang it. Here I think he takes a pretty good think about what his turn needs to be. Plays tower. Oh, we're fixing our thresholds because I reset and rewound, and the TTS mod doesn't really like you reloading the play space. So here, Grandmaster Wizards, and now he has a chump blocker for my avatar, and it just, everything kind of gets a little weird and bad for me at this point. Yeah, Kobolds would have been good. Grandmaster Wizard is on floodplain, so I can't bury it. I don't have a free attack on Gnome Hollows, and then I really should have attacked Call Out of Space with my Foot Soldier. He plays a lot of 1-power minions, Land Surveyors, Wizards, and I could have probably removed a blocker if I attacked Color Out of Space, or even Gnome Hollows would have been a good spot to attack. But leaving that there, um, he doesn't do much. So I think I messed up on this match. My decisions were not ideal. I missed some points here. That's for sure. Here he's dropping Philostone to his Grandmaster Wizard to be able to cast a 2-drop from Wizard, which is another big power of the stone. I also, when I disenchanted the Evil Presence, I was really wanting to save the Common Sense Disenchant for his stone and other things, but Evil Presence was just too great of a threat. Um, yeah, don't have a whole lot else to say. I didn't in this game. I didn't get Mirror Realm, or not Mirror Realm, Alice Wanderers, or what do you call it, Earthquake. So that made it hard because I had to step up and move. Like that was a turn I could have really used to attack, like a Gnome Hollows or even the Ruins. So here he plays Highland Princess, and my Foot Soldier can attack that, and even if I had moved my Foot Soldier over to Gnome Hollows or Call Out of Space, he playing that minion kind of negates the ability to attack because he can block and all that fun jazz. Here I'm just like I'm kind of locked out. I'm looking for Atlas Wanderers or Earthquake. If I get Atlas Wanderers here, another Violamp. So here I force the chump block and attack for 1. I just because I don't want to let him cast Princess from his graveyard, and kobolds, and yeah, this is his turn, his big turn. He drew 6 cards from, or 3 cards from Wizard, and he has 7 in hand. And I'm at 20, and so I figure it's not safe to attack, but like he has to have Nimbus Djinn and 7 cards in hand. Oh, jeez. So really, I'm not at 20 in on his turn. But yeah. Frustrating. So this game is pretty well over. He gets to save 1 card in hand, thanks to the Djinn. Or yeah, he has 8 cards in hand. So 3 times 7 is 21. Takes me to Death's Door. I can bury the Djinn, but he has, I think, a kobold or something. He has something in the graveyard to take care of me when I'm at Death's Door. I could also like waited and played a little slower and looked for Spiders, and Spiders is a very good counter against Nimbus Djinn. Oh, wait, there you go. He discards Violamps. Yeah. Yeah, if I had kobolds on the turn, I played Smokestacks, got rid of some chump blockers. This could have been a bit different, but oh well. And attack for 2, hit for 2, take him to 4, and then he Violamps me. So that was a good game to Ira. I definitely had a misplay there. Watching this back, I would have 100% played kobolds first. But thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This was my best run at the TTS League so far. Really excited for Season 5. I think I'm going to be playing a different deck. I feel like I've kind of not mastered Avatar of Earth, but took it as far as I can. I'm looking to play a different deck. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I had a great time in this league, season 4. More really excited for season 5. Like and subscribe. I'm a YouTuber now. Yay! Thanks everybody. I'll see you in the next one.